Hello everyone, this is me, Dusty Circuit here, to bring you another Kerbal Space Program video. And today we're picking up where we left off with my big mission to the gas giant planets of the Kakablo system that is also inspired by one of Matt Lowndes' missions, of actually flying through Joule with a large spacecraft. And so where I'm at in this is we just went through Seta, as we're currently on an escape trajectory leaving it, and I did my extendable science things here. And just before our mothership had its encounter with Seta, we also we also sent one of my 3 probes into the planet. And then I had a bit of a stroke of stupidity and decided to try EVAing one of my Kerbals during this while this craft was flying through Seta's atmosphere, and apparently it seems that even though even though they're behind this big heat shield that you would think would shadow a Kerbal from the atmospheric heating effects, that wasn't the case, and basically my Kerbal died within seconds of them leaving the crew hatch, which is unfortunate, but I guess their sacrifice was in the good of science. And since I don't have the permanent Kerbal death setting enabled, we should get them back with it probably for our next mission that we send. So I'm gonna have my scientists go on EVA to retrieve the science from from these pods. Maybe while we're out here, I could get some science from high over Seta. Okay, so I guess let's set our course for the Simhet Simetra system. The goodbye Seta. And now we just warp till we enter Simhet's sphere of influence. I think I'm probably gonna stay within map view and until I guess we get really close into the system. Otherwise, you would see this, like that flashing. Is for whatever reason, when I'm actually closer into Simhet Simetra, it seems like that effect goes away. Okay, so from here, the plan is to get an encounter with one of the planets, and then basically fly through, well, first send in my probe, and then fly through its atmosphere with the mothership, and then repeat, then then rinse and repeat for the other planets. And getting encounters with each of these two planets can be a bit challenging because of the way, like this game actually handles, like these two, basically these two planets that are like orbiting very close, like we're moving very close together. Okay, I've decided to go with this encounter, though I have no idea if the game's actually lying to me about it or if it's actually accurate. Oh, I was going for Simetra, but we're actually in an encounter with Simhet, so I guess I'm gonna go with that. Okay, so from here, guess I'm gonna detach one of my probes from here. Okay, now we are just about to enter the atmosphere. Now we still have this decoupler attached, so let's let me remove that. And of course we're going down kind of on the edge of the night side, so kind of I guess the atmosphere looks like this for that reason. Like we're coming in through there. Now let's do our science really quick. And unfortunately I can't transfer the data because for whatever reason the science relay mod doesn't work, like when your mothership doesn't have a connection back to Kerbin. Which makes no sense, but that's just how it is. Okay, I think that was all of our instruments, so I'm going to simulate this thing losing its parachutes again and getting destroyed as it gets crushed by the atmosphere. And it looks like we may just fall endlessly again. And okay, so our probe got crushed or destroyed. Okay, so now we're going to go in for our flight through the atmosphere with our mothership. I'm gonna turn on my atmospheric harvesting, so at least we can start refueling. I'll just do my extendable science experiment. Okay, it looks like... So the trajectory mod said that I was going to have an escape from the atmosphere, and it looks like now that's not going to be the case. So I'm going to have to fire my engine. Well, I guess I'll fire it just enough, just so that we maintain our, we maintain our apoapsis, but it's looking like we're actually losing fuel from this. We're not gaining any. Wait. Okay. So I've kind of determined that refueling or this atmospheric refueling in the Simhet Simetra system seems to be kind of a futile effort, because the amount of time I actually can be in the atmosphere of these planets without actually getting without actually getting captured into them, as such that I'm gonna just fall into the planets. It just seems like it's just not really feasible to it's like every time I would do a burn to escape, like actually escape the me actually going directly into the planet. It would basically just use up all the fuel that I got back by using the the atmospheric ram scoop, unfortunately. Okay, this is going to be the probe, the last probe going into Simetra now. Hey, I don't know why my chutes aren't deploying. Well, maybe it was because I fast forwarded past 0 altitude. Okay, let's just do our science. Oh, I'm getting different science reports because I'm actually below the surface. Oh, I would quick load and actually do this again so I can get the science from above the surface, but this video is kind of getting on long. And so I guess we'll terminate this probe now. Whoa. Oh, that's a new one. Now we are leaving the Cacabo system. Wow. Well, that was fun. Okay, now it's time to do our, I guess our final one of the atmospheric, maneuvers or flights in this mission. Okay, so I'm now done with all of my I guess with all my like encounters with the planets. Okay, so here's the deal now. In order to get into an encounter with Simetra and into this orbit, I've had to use most of my fuel, and I am now... These outer tanks are almost empty now, but I still have that inner tank and this tank. So, I mean, I guess now that we're done with our fly-throughs of the gas giants, I think I'll just detach these outer tanks as soon as they run empty. And then what I'm going to do with this maneuver is get out of Simetra's orbit, then get to this high apoapsis where I think hopefully we'll be able to get into an encounter with Noira so we can land on it. Noira is in a retrograde orbit, so we're going to have to do this kind of a thing. And then correct our inclination. Okay, there's our encounter with Noira. Okay. Okay, now we're in orbit of Noira. I think now it's time we detach our lander. And then disembark our lander now. Yeah, thinking that big crater might be interesting to go for. Hey, we are landed on the surface of Noira. Feel free to read this, pause and read the science reports if you want. Probably one of the best science reports in this mod, and in this mod. Oh, I also, just, took the opportunity to actually get this nice, I guess Simhet and Simetra set, you could call it. Pretty cool. So I guess now I'll just re-rendezvous with our mothership, and then I'll end I'll end our mission, or end the video. And of course, we do not need to dock this lander at the mothership, as we can just spacewalk back over to it. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna end my video here, and I guess we're gonna have to figure out how to get these guys home, because well, I was planning on being able to like refuel this guy by actually doing multiple passes through Simhet, or either Simhet or Simetra's atmosphere, so I can use these intakes to refuel my liquid hydrogen tanks. But it's unfortunately, it seems like that isn't, well, at least in the Simhet Simetra system, that isn't really feasible, because it seems like I don't get enough back. I don't get enough fuel back that I have to spend to actually get into an encounter with Simhet and Simetra, and also to get into orbit around them, so I could do multiple passes through their atmosphere. So I guess next episode I'm just gonna, I guess I'll send some kind of a refueling ship to, I guess, put liquid hydrogen fuel back into this thing, so I can get it into an encounter with Sarnis, where I'll be able to do another refueling, and then I can get it home to Kerbin. But I guess for now I'm gonna I'll end off this video here. Thank you all for watching. This has been me, Dusty Circuit, here with another Kerbal Space Program video. If you liked what you saw, remember to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you want to see my next videos, be sure to hit the bell for notifications. Peace out. Bye.